I Travel, Melbourne Open 2020, Table Tennis Corporate Cup. Get down to the Stage 2 Olympic qualification or enter the National Hopes Week. Why not play at the Geelong Open, Junior, Seniors or Veterans? Jingle Ping, Junior and Senior Open. Tech Pong Melbourne Challenger. Lugano.com.au. Shoes worn by Kristin Lang, European doubles and German singles champion. An amazing brand, Lugano.com.au. All right, welcome back. We've got welcome back to the Stage 1 Australian qualification tournament for the 2020 Olympic Games. My name's Simon Gerarda. I'm joined again by Olympian national champion David Powell.
Good to be back. Round 2, here we go.
It's match 4-2, so Alex really needs this one. And last time they played, quick note, last time they played 4-1 for Nick.
I don't think I can go past Nicholas. I think we looked in pretty fine form in round 1.
No worries. Sam.
One love.
Yep, 1-0 for me. Coach knows best. Yes, Dave?
That's right.
Next time we're in the bench and I tell you to go long to the forehand, you'll do it.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, big forehand there by Alex down the line.
How he had a bye in the first round. He's playing against Raymond Zeng. We got already. And then we got the two New South Welshmen. Bob Liang versus Alex Young. And on table 1, I'm going to have to go with Nicholas too, Dave.
Okay. Oh.
Player, his name was Jean-Philippe Gatien from France. He reminds, but even his backhand when he goes for it, they're rockets. Yeah. They're not. He doesn't hold back.
No.
Like that. Look at that, Dave.
Yeah, good punch.
This week.
Really smart there. Serves it's what he can do on the next ball, on the third ball.
Just puts more pressure on you.
That's right, yeah. Plays, point over.
The serve keeps compounding with another big forehand winner. Or
that's right.
That's a good dig. Yeah. He's very aggressive with everything,
isn't he? To keep these short. Saying that was a long fast. It's 4-9. Melissa Tapper joining us in the commentary box. How you going, Melissa?
How are you doing, Dave?
Oh, strong flick there. I think it's certainly a little bit easier when you're down sort of 5-6 game balls to play a shot like that.
Good. And Nick's standard third ball, very nice.
That's right. There we have it. 1-love for Nicholas. Good. I believe Nicholas won at the Junior Nationals 4-1. So I think Nicholas has did win the last match. Coming into this one, I think starting from love all, you can have a certain ranking, but I think it doesn't make too much difference when you're out there on the court.
Different kind of pressure.
That's right. Quick look around the tables. Table 5, we have Dominic Huang, 1-love, 8-5 up on fellow Victorian Luke Cosgriff. All 1-love up against Hayden Green. So Melissa, what do you think of the first round of the girls' matches?
Oh, I
think we'll see. Getting it in there quick so he can't turn around and pivot and play that strong forehand. So he heads 2-love lead against Hayden Green from Queensland. Continuing his form from round 1. So, Taps, what did you make of Shemaine and Parlene's match just before round 1?
At the moment,
Yeah.
the two girls having a good fight out there.
Yeah, and I would imagine this is the first time Shemaine's played an event, I guess, with this important.
She'll still be very, very happy with that performance.
Yeah.
Give her some good confidence going into the next year.
This lead. Strong forehand by.
Oh, that's good.
All right, a quick check of the other tables. Dominic Wayne goes 3-love up against. Oh, a massive ball there by Alex.
Great ball.
Yeah. Good ball by Nicholas staying.
Another backhand error.
Yeah. Nicholas wasn't very impressed with himself there, making that error, but good pressure from Alex. So Bob Liang and Alex Jung having a close match. Bob 7-5 up in the third, 1-1 apiece. Good receive. Binge goal, 2-love up on Raymond Zhang, court 5.
Oh, big forehand.
Nice way to
Gets
close
in
out
the
that set.
The TNT, I'm calling him.
Yeah. Not easy to go for, a full 7 sets for Nick.
3 tomorrow.
Yeah, that's right.
Follow up with another 9 in the next stage.
Yeah.
He's got to learn to manage it. He's just got to learn a little bit in that last set.
Yeah.
He's good. So Alex Lee's chosen.
Idea,
Yeah. Obviously had a bad first match.
Yeah.
Changed it up. Bob Liang leads 2-1 over Alex Jung on a pushover
No,
this
not
event.
at all.
He could push for that top 4. And Raymond Zhang, obviously, I'm starting to fear that he's here for the experience.
Body language right.
Did you get a chance to talk to Melissa about the Shemaine Kwa Parlene Kerr match?
Yeah, it's an 8 qualifying.
Which means you were...
Which means I was, what are we, 20? Alex Swanson, I believe.
Okay. By the way, Luke Cosgriff now up to a 7-1 lead in the 5th set against Dominic. Aware of it, right?
Yeah.
And just start building your game again. He is a senior player.
Yeah.
He's an adult. He's only 17 years old, but he's a senior player. He just gets on with it. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, no, Alex is a right-hander. We're both left.
Under all circumstances.
Yeah.
All types of... Oh, that kicked a mile. But it is 2-1, Alex Lee. Hayden Green. Alex Jung down 1-3 against Bob Liang. Girls matches for the next round will be rejoined by Jamie Olsen. So get on the Facebook page, ask it. So he's left us, but been lucky enough to just grab Jamie Olsen, Table Tennis Australia president of matches. We were just talking about the quick fire and the young. Which brings me to my next.
Of volunteers and a small, hard-working team, vets competition in Adelaide, and we want to continue to build on that. I'm sort of, particularly keen on looking at programs where we're looking at, we're investigating some programs where we can sort of get sort of certified, a certified sort of skills phase, but I'm really keen to, to focus on some of these initiatives.
Few people have to do a lot of work, so the biggest thing for me was always setting up a point of view, or a table tennis point of view. We always pitch that a lot of the skills you learn in the game will
that needs to be unique to table tennis. I think table tennis games president's dinner last night, and it's talk history really where everyone has a smartphone now. I'm a GM.
It does sound like it. I think that our audience are so far all agreeing with me that we'll give you our vote.
The revenue from sponsorships and the like, we can start to invest in our social members, and I think just continuing to make table tennis really accessible.
I'm on board, but how are you positioned?
The strategy and corporate development. So I guess strategy has always been part of things. This is a really important to me from a personal perspective, as I'm very good at sort of tying things together. So
that's it. Oh, huge ball. Just point. There it is. To be selling Pizza Hut in Australia. That's the way I see it. It'd be just interesting in the next set. We'll get your thoughts on Alexanderson from Queensland against Connie Psihogis. There it is, 2-all. Christian, Jamie, I was talking about it's a great product to sell table tennis. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, well, like I said, that you can play, and it appeals to all ages. There's very little, and I think that makes it very appealing to, there's different. It's a little bit like if you look at 10-pin bowling, 20 years ago, it used to be it's different types of products catering to different markets. Thinking and really interested in stepping up into the role, or one of the reasons, is what
today, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. So I think there's an opportunity, beers or whatever, in their workplace. So you don't have to travel. I'm more likely to go and play at the art house or one of the, to really focus on that and create different offerings for different market segments.
And a big challenge to find those. Just if there was a replacement for Pennant, I'm sure everyone would put their hand up and take it.
Yeah.
All the clubs or.
I think TTA or can be too prescriptive about what we need to do is provide the platform. So I think it's about creating the IP and the different programs.
A lot younger, a couple of years younger than Parleen. Charmaine Quire now takes on Stephanie Sang. It's an important point here. Oh. That has to be the point of the day.
So he's we've managed to secure his appearance.
Beautiful.
Hoping he can sort of pull those shot at cup at StarCon. There'll be 8 tables set up.
Somebody within a company, you can just register at any time. It doesn't need to be that week. It can be
any. Rooms, and we've got a table tennis table set up.
Nice.
So thanks Rod for for coming on board.
Registered for the Corporate Cup, so we're going to keep encouraging people to
emerging some fantastic Australian technology companies that are really
networking opportunities that table tennis continues to, for any sport for that matter, but this is our sport, table tennis.
There's definitely a link there between, why table tennis, is really embraced by people working in technology, particularly. I think, the table tennis is a game of strategy,
Yep.
And quite a lot of analyticals to back that up, but it's certainly something. It's certainly something we'll be looking at. There's something in that.
Well, if I can speak for myself, I have to totally agree with it. And he's saying out to a 2-0 lead against Shermaine Kwa. And on table 4, Parleen Kerr leads set if Nicholas Lum can continue his roll of points.
Yeah, Simon, I wanted to just take the opportunity as well to really, because it's obviously being a relatively small sport in terms of fun.
You'd know, and I guess a lot of the people sort of listening or even maintain, let's say sometimes staying on the top in your age category or in the open division, the hard work that goes into it. Looking guy, and sort of
dividends, going forward, along with some of the initiatives like the Corporate Cup, finding sponsors who can come on and develop the sport and grow this into one of the top 5 participation sports in the country. I think there'll be a snowball effect in terms of the
strategic plans, right? I mean, that's the whole point, is to sort of get that snowball just started, just by being involved with Table Tennis Australia. But yeah, you're right. I think that the whole of Australian table tennis, the board and even the states and associations and the clubs that have sort of persevered, let's call, with that hard time. But once it gets started, it will take action.
And I think there's a lot of great things being done in different clubs in different states, and I think it's about taking best practice, some of those great ideas, and then making them accessible. And often it's just it's a matter of awareness. I think it's we TTA need, our role is to help identify where good things are happening, and then leveraging those and sharing that knowledge across the rest of the the country and and state associations and clubs. So I think we're a sport that I think there's things we can do better in terms of how we use some of the limited resources. I think we duplicate a lot across different states, and so we've got a number of strategies, activities at the moment that are already underway where we're streamlining and we're saving costs, which can again go back into we can deploy those those savings elsewhere in the sport. So there will be more of that will need to happen over the next couple of years.
Maybe just a final one before we close out this match, because it's getting to a very tricky stage. Just quickly, I think that maybe, in your view, how is it different from the business world compared to a national body that needs to look after its entire state population? Whereas business, I mean, at the end of the day, if the good idea comes from WA, or let's just say from Timbuktu, just as an example, you'll run with it because it's a good business idea. Whereas if the business ideas aren't coming through, you're just not going to use them. Yeah.
Look, I think the principles are always the same, whether you're working in a corporate or in a non-for-profit. I think there's a bit of a difference. I'm learning, quickly in sort of in the non-for-profit world that people are very passionate. So it's not always and some of the drivers are not necessarily commercial, right? It's not just the bottom line, it's also the experience, and there are other aspects and KPIs that we need to measure by. So but look, I think a lot of it is about communication, collaboration, and often just weighing up different options. And I think that's the sort of type of leadership and culture I hope to bring to the table.
Well, we'll see 3-7, 3-3 with Lum serving. That's always dangerous too. Oh, there it is. That's why I called it dangerous. Do I know my table tennis or what? Michelle Wu. Parlin Kerr now 3-0 up. Oh, 8-4. That was a big point for Alex Lee. It holds him into the match, keeps him in the match. 3-9 would have been only a sort of deficit that only Jamie could get back from.
Well, I will tell you offline my sporting golden moment, Simon.
Yeah, all right, go on.
Offline.
Okay, offline.
I'm going to save that for actually a call out as well to the Bundaberg Table Tennis Club, where I'm going on the end of the month for the 50th anniversary celebrations.
Nice. There's a few of those going around.
Yeah, no, Dave Delprat and the team there. No, it's many fond memories. You know, as a kid growing up, and I'm really looking forward to celebrating that milestone with them. So.
Yeah, I think it's really important those sort of clubs, or all clubs around the country, really embrace those sort of milestones. There's one in Albury this year as well. It's celebrating, I think, 75 years. Yeah. You know,
well, Simon, I was part of the first Bundaberg boys team ever to win a state Queensland team's boys championship. Well, and actually, it was us versus Brisbane, who were the favourites, 4-all in the final match. And I knocked off the #1 in the state to win for Bundaberg. So I still have goosebumps as I think about it. And that was the pinnacle of my sporting prowess in table tennis.
Oh, well,
Simon,
it's better. Yeah, that's a good one. At least you got one.
You must have too many to remember.
Yeah, a bit like that.
Modest as well.
No, not modest. Timeout called from Lum Camp. 8-5.
We never used to have these timeout things, Simon. This is a new innovation.
It's a good innovation because during the timeout, it gives us another minute to roll our ads and bring in another revenue stream for us. In fact, I made a phone call to ITTF and explained that to them. I was watching there online, and they didn't go to the ads during timeouts. It was an ideal moment to just make an extra little revenue stream for the sport. 9-5, or tournaments that want to promote their event. 10-5. This match is going a long way for Lum for stage 2. Timeout called by Lee.
It's really impressive the sportsmanship today, Simon. I mean, I was known to crack the odd wobbly when I was a junior. In fact, I got penalised a point once for physically threatening my brother.
Your brother?
Yeah. Mum wasn't happy. Mum wasn't happy when we got off the court. But yeah, that's the only time I've been penalised for
there's an angry side of
bad play.
Of our chairman too, of our president. On the borderline of being a bit too nice sometimes. I think we need to be a bit sort of stronger. There's the match for Lum. 4-3. Lum goes through to record his second win. Well, thanks, Jamie. Thanks for joining us again.
Yeah, thanks, Simon. Really appreciate it. You know, congratulations to all the players here today. It's been